You want to give a
Sir,
prelude, or should I
I'm
start
just
straight off?
I'm just introducing.
Yeah.
So good evening, one and all. Welcome to the webinar. I'm your host and moderator, Preeta Harikrishnan, Deputy Manager, Admissions, Amrita Health Sciences, Kochi campus. Thank you all for joining and taking your precious time to hear to the special talk we have on Operation Theatre Technology today by our dear Dr. George Matthews John, who's Associate Professor, Department of General Surgery, Amrita Institute of Medical Science, Kochi. Doctor is also the program in charge of BSc Operation Theatre Technology, AIMS, Surgical Disciplines Representative, and Curriculum Committee member of Amrita School of Medicine. Dr. George, also member and coordinator, Internal Quality Assurance Cell, AIMS Kochi. I now invite Dr. George to address the viewers on the topic Operation Theatre Technology and its opportunities. Welcome, sir.
So, thank you, madam. At the outset, I would like to thank Priya madam for introducing me. As madam already has told a lot about me, I represent Amrita for this talk, and I'm extremely happy that I've been given this opportunity to introduce a program which is having a vast diaspora of students joining, and which has got a lot of opportunities across the globe. Uh, as Madam told, I am the program in charge of this OT technology program, which is a degree course, and I head this as the additional professor in the Department of General Surgery. We are very happy to note that Amrita, being a cutting edge center for all operative procedures, has been at the forefront of operative techniques for that matter. Whatever you talk about, it might be robotics, you talk about complicated cases, you talk about any instrumentation which you require, robot assisted neurosurgery, or for that matter, macro robotic for uh, any replacement surgeries. Everything has been uh, very well entrenched in the ethos of Amrita. In such a scenario, the students have been quite fortunate enough to have been trained in this. For that matter, we have seen that after the program got started, the first batch of students have come out and they're doing the internship. Speaking a little about the operative theatre technology, which is now a graduate course, which is of 3 years duration and 1 year of internship. And when you're going to pursue a course such as BSc in Operation Theatre Technology, you're somewhere in between a graduate who is looking at a vast opportunity of job, especially in the country and across the globe. You get trained and get hands-on to do lots of things when you're in Amrita. And when you are entering this, basically your course would be divided into clinical, paraclinical, and other aspects of non-clinical sciences. So when you enter, you'll be basically through the procedure which the university has put in. And after you enter, you'll be into the basic sciences courses. And after you get across by going through the university exam, you come into the paraclinical side where you get to know the diagnostic aspects of diseases through different tests and investigations. And then you come across other investigative modalities, and then the operation theatre technology as such. So for you as students, I would say that if you're going to enter into this course, uh, the opportunity is sky high, especially when you consider the vast expanse of operative procedures which are done in our hospital. We have spread across around 20 or more than that number of theaters every day, and all the theaters go full time, and even up until the night and the next day early morning. So if you're going to become a student and if you're planning to pursue your course or program in this institution, I think you'll be fortunate enough to go across and broaden your skills and hone it further. Uh, especially when you're considering this course, one of the major things which is also added to it is the vast potential which you have other than your clinical skills. The vast potential which you get is basically you get to go into research, and the part of the course which entails you, and it is compulsory and part of fulfillment towards your degree, is the 6 months a project which you'll have to do, or a dissertation you have to do, which has to get cleared by the ethics committee after you select the proposal, and it will be guided into the research project by a guide which is assigned to you. And after that, you'll have to prepare a small dissertation or a project report on that, and you'll have to present it. And it has to be uh, defended in your university exam when you come across in the board or the university exam for passing this exam, especially the final year. So that is one aspect where you tend to get into research and know the nitty-gritties of what exactly research is on, what are the subjects and specialties in which you can go across in doing research. So there also your expanse is quite broadened. The second, third thing is when you finish your dissertation, everyone is encouraged to publish the dissertation so that by the time you come out, you have a publication at hand. And to stamp it all, to say that you are a student from the Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, or the university which is ranked the 6th in the NIRF ranking by the Human Resource Ministry of the Government of India, you tend to gain a lot, especially when you come to global opportunities. And nowadays, the dictum is you publish or you perish. So you have to publish, and then we would see that you broaden your scope across, especially if you want to pursue your further higher studies in this institution or across any other place. You would be fortunate enough to have passed out from this institution, or for that matter, you would like to pursue a job in any of the places or hospitals of your choice, or as you would get through, that also would broaden your skills and horizons, especially when you get a stamp as if you're from the Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham or the Amrita University, and you've been trained directly under the best of the faculty from across the globe who are in this institution. You are really fortunate enough to have got the best of the education, which can be called excellent. So I would say that if you want to come across any course for that matter, which would be more satisfying to you, especially when you're considering your job satisfaction levels, your research levels, or for that matter, your higher study thirst, or your quest for higher knowledge, everything is available here. And sky is the limit. We are all here to help you. And we know that if you come across, you can do very well. And we hope that you would choose this program and then come across where we are ready to see that you become the best of the students and best in the business, especially when you're choosing this program. Thank you very much. If you have any doubts, so queries, suggestions, all are welcome. Kindly, I'm here to take your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Any questions?
Yes, we'll. Doctor, you have given us a very detailed description. Yet I would just ask you, like when these students really join Amrita, they have the 3+1 year 1 year of internship. So the internship, during the internship period, how lucky are they when they are in Amrita?
Yeah, that's a very good question, madam. What I would say that they would be the luckiest people if they are in Amrita, because we at Amrita have evolved a very structured internship training program for them. Usually, the first thing which we do is we slot them into different theaters, and they are into that particular specialty or subspecialty where they usually get to know more about the specialty they are posted into. Say if a person who's passed out is posted in the head and neck plastic reconstructive surgery unit, it's something of a specialization for him or her, where he or she scrubs into the cases, pre-works up all the cases, and then post-operatively follows up the cases. So when you have a broad spectrum of diseases and surgical illnesses which are taught, and you get to see the operations, especially the cutting edge operations, of course, I think they are lucky enough, especially when you consider very rare operations across the globe, like transplants which are occurring in the institution, the hand transplant program, or you're posted in a robotics theater where robotics is far and few, especially in the country, forget about the world. So these students tend to know a lot, especially when you consider the cutting edge operation theater technology is concerned. So they are quite opportunity oriented, and the expanse is broadened, and they subspecialize in one particular uh, part of surgery. And if you want to broaden your skills and go across, then that also can be provided. Especially, we are very flexible in all those things, but you tend to learn a lot.
Okay. So doctor, like regarding their job opportunities, like could you just brief us on like whether
the job? Yeah, thank you. So the job opportunities, basically, if you want to further go into your teaching career, you can do an MSc course in this after you finish your BSc. That is one opportunity which you tend to look at, especially you're going into something of an academia. Or if you want to say, no, enough is enough and I want to earn some good money, the world is out there for you. Especially what we have seen is there's a lot of career opportunities, especially across the hospitals which are based in the Gulf, in the US, Canada, Australia, UK, and usually they are at a premium. They are usually given very good scope to work in places which I've mentioned. So they have a vast global scenario lying in front of them after this. If they want to stay back in the country, pursue their higher education, they can. If they want to stay back in the country and work in cutting edge hospitals as Amrita, they can. Uh, the sky is the limit. So I don't think there'll be any dearth of opportunities if they're going to pass out from this. And mind you, we've got very few students who are selected out of this. It's not that we've got a vast number of students who pass out. Annually, we have an intake of around 10. So you might remember how precious they are as a commodity, especially when you consider the healthcare market, or for that matter, any academia who wants to pursue a higher education, and especially from a institution like the Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences in Kochi or Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, the degree which carries a brand value with it. So definitely, the opportunities are very, very broad, and sky is the limit.
okay. So thank you so much, doctor, for giving us that good advice and how much the scope that these students really have when they are in Amrita. So thank you so much for that inspiring and motivating talk, sir. Finding out time for us. Last year also we had you for the webinar. This year also we are lucky and most happy to have you once again with us for this webinar. So, so before we wind up, we have Miss Priya from the admissions who will just let us know what is the admission process followed this year. Priya.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, one and all. I'm Priya from Admission Office, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, Kochi campus. I'm here to explain the admission process of the course Operation Theatre Technology, that is OTT, for the academic year 2023-24. The duration of the course is 3 years plus 1 year internship. And admission to various undergraduate and integrated programs in our institute is through 4 different entrance examinations conducted by the university. So eligible students desirous of joining any UG or integrated programs after passing their +2 or equivalent exams are required to attend these 4 entrance examinations. So these are one for physical science, one for engineering, one for arts and humanities, and one for bio and life sciences. So students who wish to join the Operation Theatre Technology can opt for writing Amrita Entrance Examination, Bio and Life Sciences, that is AEEL. The eligibility is passing class 12th with an aggregate of 60% in physics, chemistry, biology, and English aggregate. Now, about the AEEL entrance examination, it will be of 2 hours duration and 80 questions will be asked. For each correct answer, the candidate shall be awarded 3 marks and for 1 mark shall be deducted for every wrong answer. The exam will be computerized online exam to be taken at respective examination centers that is allotted to you. And based on the candidates' ranking in the AEL entrance exam, candidates would be called for counseling. So now coming to the fee structure of Operation Theatre Technology. So we have three categories, mainly scholarship, non-scholarship, and NRI. The tuition fees for scholarship category is 1,10,000. For non-scholarship, it's 1,40,000. And for NRI, it is $5,500. We have another fees of 36,150, which is common for all the three categories. And also we have an hostel fees of 68,000, which is also common for all the three categories. And also hostel is not compulsory if the student resides within 20 kilometers from the campus. Now coming to the registration process, the process of registration for the academic year 23-24 has already commenced. So the candidates can register in the AOAP portal, that is Amrita Online Admission Portal, through our website, that is amrita.edu/admissions. So in the website, candidates need to first select Allied Health Sciences and then select Apply Now option. Then you will be taken to the AOAP portal. Then candidates can register there as new candidate with your registered email ID and password at a registration fee of 750 rupees. Registered candidates will be informed regarding the examination dates and the centers in the due course of time, either through your registered email ID or via phone. So 5 steps are basically involved in the process of registration. That is, first, as I already said, you need to register with your email ID and password, then enter your personal information, then make a payment of rupees 750 as registration fee, enter the academic details, and you can upload your documents. And candidates, while registering for these courses in the portal, can select BSc Allied Health Sciences to register for Operation Theatre Technology. And students who wish to apply in the scholarship category can tick the checkbox entrance exam. And students who wish to apply in the management or non-scholarship category need to tick both the boxes, that is entrance exam as well as non-scholarship. And one more thing, candidates who have just written your class 12th examinations can upload all the other documents now and upload your class 12 certificates once you get them. And for any further queries related to admissions, candidates can call in the numbers that is displayed in our website or send a mail to us in the email IDs that is given in our website. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Priya. And it was a pleasure to have so many of them today in the webinar than last year. Doctor, thank you once again so much for your precious time given to us. I know you're out. We can see you sitting in the car. So anyway, thanks a lot for all the support that you have given to us, and hope this will continue on. And candidates who have attended this webinar will surely have known why Operation Theatre Technology is so much significant if you have selected it in Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. Thank you all, one and all. And we are happy to end up the webinar now. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you
all.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Pleasure.